Hi everyone, I'm back to do a short energy update for the coming week and to see what comes up and what's important for us right now. Okay, just checking the astrology as well. What I discussed the last time with Jupiter that went into Gemini, we might have some tendencies towards a more scattered mind. This could result in having sleepless nights with more scattered thoughts, having a hard time to get out of the mind or to calm down in that sense, to connect to your soul. Which is actually really important. Like right now, there is some intense energies in which it's hard to like stay centered. Maybe there might be some challenges around the material world, like money or work. There's a need to transform something. Let's see what we are transforming this week, what we are working on collectively. So it has to do with, and going back to two readings before, has to do with the confidence, but also taking charge of situations, moving into a direction that feels good for you, that is good for you, but also like getting out there more in sense of maybe showing who you really are could be a theme. And I feel it's also connected to, with the Jupiter energy, Jupiter in Gemini, the scatteredness potentially, the overthinking maybe, or the scatteredness. It would be wise to focus on some extra meditation work. And by connecting to your soul, you can learn more about what you're supposed to be doing, like what your soul wants you to learn. And I feel like it's connected to stepping out there to show who you really are, to step up for yourself, be confident, taking charge in that, like doing, like daring, be adventurous, like doing certain stuff for yourself without being afraid of what other people think of you. I think that's important right now. Taking charge in that and showing who you really are. What are we healing in this week? Is this about also like walking away
from situations that are not serving you, or being confident, or with the North Node in Aries, for example, to step into conflict if needed in order to stand up for yourself.
I feel like certain themes, they're still going on, like as we talked about a while back. It's the stepping up for yourself and taking care of yourself and doing what's good for you. So I'm also getting like this is a time where we are allowed, or where we are asked to walk away from certain situations or certain people that are not serving you, that are not good for you, or so you're stepping up into your own power and your confidence, and with that kind of walking away from things that are not serving you. This is something that we're healing collectively in this week. It's a process, and it's harsh, and it can be painful and difficult. And I think the self-expression, creative self-expression or emotional self-expression could be beneficial in this process. it's really emphasized on the self, you as a person, what is important for you. Speak out. We have a lot of conflicting energies in the week ahead, which is it could be heavy energetically, a lot of pressure, but it's also kind of the pressures of course also like molding you. It's the pressure is actually the force that is finally pushing us to take the lead and step up for ourselves. I think it's necessary in this week. What is something to focus on this week, like positively? And it's actually the learning aspect of this week that we should be focusing on, like the process of becoming really aware of your own, your inner dialogue, for example, but also around the themes of stepping into your power and confidence. And breaking loose from certain situations and people that are not serving you. It can be hard to step out of it and to change in that, to transform yourself in that. And I think this week's energy is helping you to embrace that, to embrace learning that more. This is like really something. For some people, it might feel too heavy this week. For those people, it's very important to know that it's temporary. Everything changes. So in that sense, it's good to focus also on the fact that it's fleeting and that there will be better times after. I'm also getting a sense of a renewal of energies, which will happen after that. So you can also focus on that, if you feel too heavy, and it's good to apply some meditation techniques. One of them that's really working for me is to, especially when you're working through like a Kundalini awakening process. A Kundalini awakening process has to do with the energy in your spine, or the energy in your energy system. It's spiraling upwards, and you have certain energetic blockages which are linked to certain emotions, which are also linked to disease in the body is basically a blockage of energy, which is then the blockages are basically stagnated emotions, trauma. So emotions, this energy in motion. And if it stagnates, it forms a blockage, and that eventually turns into disease. Anyway, so one of the tools that I use, which I feel is very powerful, is to lay on your back, put some meditative music on, close your eyes, and focus on your third eye, like this point. Try to focus on that, like visualizing, looking at it kind of in your head. For 3 minutes, and in the beginning I would set like an alarm, so then you can keep the 3 minutes, but at some point you will start to feel around, at some point you will start to naturally feel when the 3 minutes are over. And it's also kind of intuitive process. If you feel like, oh, this was enough, then you just move on. The next point, and maybe this one you should not be doing every day, because it's kind of a reset of the system also. But it's a good one when you're feeling low or confused, or when you have a lot of thoughts, is to focus on a point here, kind of the hairline, right in the middle of, if you have your crown point, your crown chakra and your third eye, so like right in the middle of that. To also focus on that 3 minutes in meditation. It's good also to apply some breathing techniques while you're doing it. So if you happen to have too much thoughts still, or it's hard for you to focus, you can also apply the the breathing exercise at the same time. So kind of counting 4 seconds breathing in, holding 2 seconds, and then 4 seconds breathing out, holding 2 seconds and 4 seconds breathing in, and so forth. And you can also work with energy by visualizing that you, and this might be a bit more advanced, but if you have the point that you're focusing on and you would breathe in, visualizing that there's energy coming from the center of the earth into your body to the point, holding 2 seconds and releasing it back into the earth. At some point you can also add getting energy from the universe, basically breathing in to the point, holding 2 seconds and breathing out again, and then at some point combining the two. That's extremely powerful. It's kind of, you're merging with the energy all around you. You're merging with everything that is. You can also do that exercise without the points by just sitting or standing. It's a very powerful technique. I will do it more lengthy next time, maybe. Just want to finish this exercise. So you have then you, after 3 minutes, you go to this point, this is the crown chakra, focusing on it for 3 minutes, breathing, visualizing that you're looking at it, or visualizing that there's energy going from all over into that point. And then you have this point, it's also kind of in the middle of when you have the back of your third eye, the point, and then in the middle of the crown and that. Also 3 minutes, and then the back side of your head. The back ones are a bit strange because your eyes are here on this side, so it's easier to focus on this area. You can also visualize that your soul is kind of going out of the body and standing behind your body to watch, to observe this point. Or you can focus on, when you're laying on your back, you can focus on the feeling that you have, the pillow or the mattress, the floor, whatever, touching that point. And then also both doing 3 minutes. Then you have like a really, really solid meditation. It's really powerful to reset the energetic system in your body. So especially with the Kundalini process. And because it's such a reset, the body might need some nourishment after. Could be nice to have some natural foods, or to take it easy the rest of the day, but it's not necessary. And from my experience, these points I do not so often, just maybe twice a week, and the other ones I do in the morning and the evening, like right after I wake up and right before I go to bed or go to sleep. This one, and this one I do daily, and it's helping me a lot, especially also when you're dealing with fatigue or an overstimulated mind or an overstimulated nervous system or stress or whatever. So that's a good tool to use also in these times, in this coming week. And share. Reversed. So it's good to go out more, enjoy stuff. Yeah, and so it's also important something that could help is to enjoy physical earthly pleasures, food, or having a good time with friends, or close relationship like intimacy, or it's a good one to channel the harsh and difficult energy into something like that, if you do it like in moderation, not too over the top, of course. And just stay connected to yourself and know what's good for you in terms of boundaries and energy levels and whatnot. Yeah, so I think that's it for now. I wish you all a wonderful week. And if you would like to talk more privately, let me know. And Bye.